I'm gonna show you how to come up with content ideas to build your personal brand, build trust with your audience, become an authority figure in your niche, and most importantly, make more money. The biggest reason that stops most entrepreneurs from creating content is famous saying, I don't know what to talk about or what to post. And I worked personally with people you probably watched like Nick Setting and Maurice Neo, whom I generated more than 500k views in less than 3 months. And I came up with simple method that even people with zero content experience can understand, implement today and get results tomorrow. It cost me 2 years to learn all this, failing a bunch of times, then working with biggest names in the industry, and now I'm giving it all for free, so make sure to stick until the end of this video. I'm going to be pretty quick because in reality it's pretty simple and everyone is complicating this ideation and strategy process so much because they want to sell you their offer. I'm going to break down the easiest way so even someone who has zero experience with content creation can understand and make money from this thing. So there are two main methods. First one is reverse engineer process, and second one is taking inspiration from others but properly, because everyone is doing this wrong. So I'm going to show you the right way. And before we start, I work with people like Nick Zetting. You probably saw this guy. I work with also Maurice Neo. Also, he has like 50k subscribers, so I know what I'm talking about and I have experience in this game. First and most important method, reverse engineer method. So what are we going to do? Firstly, break down our offer into a few steps. So now I'm going to give you my own example. I'm going to break down my content agency offer from YouTube agency. So we have there first and most important part, ideation and strategy. Number 2, we have scripting. We do scripts for our clients. Then number 3, we have recording. Number 4, we have editing and post production. This is like thumbnail, SEO, editing as well. Then we can also put something like virality, monetization. Let's actually getting results with content. These are few, let's say, parts of our offer and what we do for our clients. So I can literally take every single part and I can even go more specific, but this is pretty fine, and I can literally create content topics for each part. Pretty simple. I can create videos how to, for example, now I can just ramp up literally like titles, how to come up with ideas for your next video, or for example, the best way to come up with ideas in 2025. So I can literally create multiple titles, and by the way, these are videos all the same. You don't need to give some specific, let's say, some totally different value. No, you can just package it differently, but the concept is there. Then for scripting, how to write script for your next YouTube video, best way to script, don't make this mistake if you script your video, should you script your YouTube video. Then for recording, do you need expensive equipment? Then for editing, how to properly edit hook. I'm just coming randomly from top of my head for this. I'm just, getting something from my head. I didn't even plan anything. If I just sat down there for literally like not even 30 minutes, for 15 minutes, I could come up with 20 titles, 20 ideas. This is how simple it is, and it is powerful because people, if they want to work with you, they're searching for this. Every single potential client, before they start working with me, they 100% search at least one of these topics, at least one, so they can actually see that I know what I'm talking about, because if I'm not speaking about the thing that I sell, who else is going to speak, right? So I need to prove my competence, prove my results through these videos. It's pretty simple. Then, for example, do you need heavy video editing in 2025? So I literally made this video using the same strategy that now I'm showing you. So I do what I preach. I'm not doing something else and then, telling you the other thing. No, I'm literally doing what I preach. So you can see, do you need heavy editing in 2025? You understood my point, and you can do the same for your thing. So for example, if you're in drop shipping, you can just go drop shipping your offer, and then you literally break down your offer, what are you selling, like parts of your offer, and each of these parts is literally concept, and from this concept you can come up with multiple ideas. So this is the first thing. Now moving on, something that also relates to this reverse engineering process, because we're literally reverse engineering. We need to solve our ideal client's problem, and we should create content that will be helpful for them. So firstly, in order to come up with solutions for their problems, we need to first understand their problems. So the thing that you need to do, and you should already have this, I have it as you can see there, my target avatar, pain point, desires, benefits of the offer that I'm selling. So if you don't have this, you should definitely create. But what you need to do is understand your ICP's pain points, desires, motivators, and fears. These 4 things, you don't need anything else, just keep it simple. What you need to do is then, with human psychology, we're going to create content specifically for our ICP. So what do I mean by that? When you have their fears, motivators, desires, and pain points, we can literally go to ChatGPT, like there, paste this doc that we made about our ICP, paste it like this, and then you can just write something like, write me 30 pain points of my ICP, something like that. Now you have 30 problems. Each problem can be turned into YouTube video because they are searching for this. You have to understand that your ICP, he has problem and he needs to solve that problem. So he is searching mostly on YouTube, because you can't do this on Instagram, you can't do this on Twitter. So he opens YouTube and he searches there, right? If you make a video presenting solution, most likely he will trust you. He will see that you are an expert because you solve his problem, and most likely he will buy your offer. That is how. So pretty much, yeah, for this first method, reverse engineer process, we can just break down our offer into steps and create and come up with titles and ideas, creating videos for each topic. And second thing also is understanding our ICP, coming up with some problems, and then just creating content and presenting solution to these problems. Now, we have something more different, and you probably are already familiar with this, but you're doing it wrong. And now I'm going to show you the right way of stealing from your competitors. And the reason why everyone literally does this wrong is because if I were, let's say SMMA guru, coach, you could be in trading, in dropshipping, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. So now I am SMMA coach selling B2C on how to grow your SMMA. What most of you are doing, going to search bar and typing start SMMA in 2025. And then you come there and then you see people in SMMA, and then you just steal them. However, then you will be copycat and you will literally steal the same thing from your competitor because he's in the same niche. And the alternative is that you should steal from people in other niches. So if I were SMMA coach, I'm not going to type there SMMA, because then I would just steal from literally like the person who I'm competing with. No, I'm going to write something like, let's say, trading coach, how to do trading in 2025, full course. Then it's a bit different, and I can even like go to his channel.
In this video, I'm going to
literally see what worked for him in trading niche, and I will try to package it and tweak it and present it in my own niche. That way, I'm not exactly like copying from my competitors. However, I'm stealing other concepts that are proven to work from other niches and making them in my own niche. This video, live trading crypto, it worked well. As you can see, 600k views. So now I can literally like make a video. So this is in trading, and I can come up with something like live outreach, how to sign your first SMMA client in 7 days. I literally took concept from other guy and made it for my own niche. And by the way, this is pretty good idea, and I haven't seen anyone talking about this. Let me just check. It's pretty unique, pretty good idea. So I literally came up with best idea. This idea will print because it's different, it's unique, and this is the point I was talking about. Everyone is literally just copying people from SMMA. But what I did, I took some good concept, some good idea from some trading guy and tweaked the idea for my own niche for SMMA. And also one very important thing there is that obviously you're going to look for concepts that are proven to work. You're not going to take some concepts that have like 100 views. No. Also keep in mind that it's not just about views, it's about, are these titles, are they relevant today? And how you can check this is by watching this thing right there. Views per hour, the performance of the video compared to the average one. Because some video can have 100k views, but if the video is 10 years old and it doesn't have any more views per hour, this means that this video probably isn't relevant today and will not perform good today. You can see this thing right there, 10x, meaning this video performed 10x better than the average one, and it's 26x. So pretty much this is it. Pretty simple. I showed you literally 3 methods. All of these 3 methods are proven to work, and I show you why. First thing is just breaking down your offer into few steps, and each step is concept, and from this concept you can make multiple video ideas. And I show you that I literally came up with 10 to 20 titles without any preparation. So if you actually sit down for 15 minutes, you can come up with ideas for 6 months literally. So this is the first thing. Second thing is understanding your audience pain points, desires, fear and motivators. And what you can do then is by reverse engineer process, by literally using human psychology and understanding what are their pain points, you can solve those pain points by creating video for those pain points. So this is the second thing. And last thing is taking inspiration from others in different niches, so that way we can avoid just stealing and being copycat. And also keep in mind to steal concepts that still work, that are still relevant. And you can download this app vidIQ, as you can see. vidIQ probably was a bit longer video, but I really gave you sauce that you can now implement. This is the main method that everyone is actually using, but they're probably not showing this exact thing. And if you're interested to work with me, just shoot me a DM or you can check description. So pretty much this is it. Hope this was valuable and see you soon.